figure it out for me. Y'all look like y'all are pretty smart kids.
Yeah.
Now, we have 3 groups of people we will be talking about. I'll give you a hint. The first group was already here. The second group came here, and the third group was brought here later on, probably against their will. Now, can somebody tell me one of those groups?
Indians?
Yep, Powhatan Indians. They were here. What's the next one? Who came here?
The British settlers.
Okay, English settlers. British hasn't quite gotten developed yet, so it was English. English settlers. Now, who was the third group that was brought here, probably against their will?
The African Americans.
Yep, the Africans from Angola. And we'll be talking about their culture, their food. You missed
Gold.
it. There you go, gold. Gold and silver. This area here was considered northern Florida at that time. It was Spanish territory. Remember that because I'm going to ask you a question later on that pertains to that. Okay?
There's some steps in there.
That's pretty sure.
Yeah, back then.
Alright guys, this here is a Powhatan house. It is called a Yahakan. It helps keeps it warm in here. You don't want a really big opening.
And are those on the? Would they actually untie those ropes so they could like?
At nighttime they would drop them down. But this is what the hook looks like. This is a deer bone. The deer bone is curved like this, and it makes it easy to make the hooks to go fishing with. They use fishing poles. They use nettings. They use spears, fishing traps. They use the nets on a stick.
Up there, is that just mainly another fishing net?
Mm-hmm. Fishing trap. Yeah.
What kind of rope did they use in the fishing net?
They use what we call it cordage, which is their rope, and they set time for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So whenever you're hungry, you came over and got you something to eat, and then went on about your way. Now, this time of year, they would probably put some water in there, some fish, some oysters, and if they had any vegetables left, they would put the vegetables in there. Now, they grew 3 vegetables. Can somebody tell me one of those vegetables? Corn's one. Curvy top. Squash? Yep, squash. Corn, beans, and squash is what they grew. That's a Powhatan crock pot. Same principle.
The outer casing, the rest of
It evens out the wallet. Because they didn't want to spend all day in the kitchen. Add them back into the fat oil and they could fry their corn cakes. They could actually bake their fish here. This will be a little messy, so you don't want to get messy. Let me get you, and I'll do a boy. Somebody who hasn't done something yet. Get you. Okay. Now, I want you to scrape all the fur off and just scrape down. First, you could not. Now, Christopher Newport.
My timbers? Yes. But I bet you don't know what it means. Okay. This is what the cannons on board the Susan Constant. They're actually called Falcons. They're not cannons. But it's a 3-pounder. So if you hear the phrase, shiver my timbers, a pirate is saying to you, go ahead and fire your cannonball at it. See if it shivers my ship. Do you think this is going to shiver their ship? What? Cannon? No. It's a cannonball. Yes. Okay. Spanish ships can carry up to, that's probably as much as some of you weigh, am I correct? Sure. Okay, but 3 of these go at a phenomenal rate of speed, just like a helicopter pilot. Helicopter plane. What am I aiming for on the ship? What happens? Have a sail. Wind's hitting it, blows the pirate or the Spanish ship right on top of it. If I put a hole in its sail, the wind goes through it, and suddenly it drops off, loses speed, and we can get away safely. That's kind of neat. Now, worst comes to worst. What they want to do, pirate or Spanish ship, wants to sail up to us, fire one broadside, that is, fire all the guns from one side at you, and then board your ship. They want to capture the ship, they want to capture the cargo, because it's worth money to them. They want to capture you, if you're worth money to them. If you're not, I don't want to tell you what happens. It's not good. It's not good. Okay. I have one last weapon I can use. See up in the stern of the Susan Constant, right on the aft quarters, you have rail guns on either side. They block.
Right, line up. Straight line up.
Everybody make sure your shoes are tied, okay? And if you have anything in your hands, put it in your pocket.
I'm gonna get one and then the other.
You will never get. I can't tell from it. You know, I'm going to Do you really want to know? And you're going to record it?
Live.
Every month. Not very often.
Well, that's about all I do until I got married, and then my wife washes them like every day.
Isn't it always like that?
What's the first thing that comes to mind?
What she said.
Do what? Yeah, very crowded. The windows you can see open on the sides were sealed with beeswax coming over here to keep the ocean water from coming in. So they don't need sunlight and fresh air you get came from this hole right here.
All you need.
The sailors, they're way where they're trying to sail the ship.
This works for me.
How long? Where did they go?
144 days. From about the beginning of
Would they ever like stop and let them like between 144 days? Would they like stop and let them up and get some fresh air? And
They did stop at a couple of islands. They stopped at a set that were over off of that off then, but other than that, they were stuck down here. Fighting for the
I believe you can have.
Next time, in this, for homeschool days in the spring, we're going to do Jamestown.
Everybody's telling me